Once- Yeah, good evening everyone. Good evening, guys. Well, extremely sorry for the delay. Okay, so we'll continue the class now. Yeah, hi everyone. Okay, so we are not like continuing the further things like we are not completing the chapter organism and population. Instead of that, what we are doing, we are solving few questions from organism and population. When the attendance will be much more, at that time only we'll be completing organism and population, right? Okay. So for now, what we are doing, we are completely focusing on the questions from organism and population. Few important questions. Okay. So I want you people to respond to the question properly. Okay. Well, so let us start the question. The first question is visible on your screen now. Question is asking about biome. What is a biome? Okay, what is a biome? The question is asking about what is a biome, right? Option A, sum of ecosystem in a geographical area. Option B, sum of ecosystem of the whole earth. Option C, biotic component of an ecosystem. Option D, biotic potential of a population. Is it clear to everyone? Biotic population of a biotic component of a population, right? I'm launching poll for this particular question and I hope you can answer this question, guys. Okay, I've not went through technical checkup because I'm assuming that I'm clearly audible and screen is clearly visible to you. Okay. Yeah. Okay, so yeah, I have launched poll for this particular question. I want you people to answer this question. Yes, nobody is there in that class. Okay, everybody is in live class only. Yeah, good evening from Samsung Lab. Which particular GNB is it? Okay, so people have chosen option A. Let me stop sharing this and link. Let me end this poll and then I'll explain it to you. Okay. Very good, very good. Samsung Lab, Samsung Smart Lab. Which particular JNB is it? Which particular JNB is this one? Yes, YouTube में कौन सा JNB है? Let me know in the chat box. Okay. Anyway, if you look into this particular question, question is asking about biome, right? Question is asking about biome. How can we define a biome? For that, what we need to do, we need to look into the concept. What concept? That is your first one. We'll start from the we'll start from the beginning only. Beginning in the sense, we'll start from the cellular level. A group of cells that will be combining together and it will form a tissue. In the same way, a group of tissue will be forming an organ and a group of organ will be forming an organ system. A group of organs communicating with each other and performing a similar function will be called as an organ system. In the same way, many organ systems, that is your circulatory system, digestive system, excretory system, nervous system, all these are your organ system, right? Different organ system that bind together and it form an organism. और यहाँ से क्या formation होता है? It form an organism. Is it clear to everyone? ये form करता है organism, right? In the same way, now what happened? This organism, one organism will be interacting with another organism, and together they will be forming, a population. उन लोग मिल करके क्या बनाएंगे? Population बनाएंगे. Is it clear to everyone? Right? Yeah. I'll explain this population wala part. Before that, I got a doubt, not exactly a doubt, but some information this Samsung Lab Mysore people want me to explain. Is there any test tomorrow? It is not clear yet. If your school is like, if your school can conduct, if your school is providing you Samsung Lab for conducting test, then in that case we can conduct test. Okay, but it is not clear yet. The complete information will be given to you by today itself. आज ही पता चल जाएगा, आज ही information दिया जाएगा. Probably no test because अभी तक तो कोई information नहीं है मेरे पास भी. Okay, so probably there will be no test. If test is happening, the test will be from evolution. Remember this. अगर test होगा तो test evolution से होगा. And if you have any doubt from evolution chapter, you can ask me. I'll explain it to you now only. With like question solve नहीं करेंगे, we'll look into the evolution. If you have any doubt, ask me from that chapter, evolution chapter से कुछ doubts है तो पूछो. If doubt नहीं है, then we'll be doing this question वाला part only, right? Anyway, coming back to the topic, cell, tissue, organ system, organism, and group of organisms that can reproduce together or they are reproductively isolated can be called as a population. In the same way, many population will be combining together to form a community. Is it clear to everyone? And this community interacting with another community or different community, they will be interacting with one another. Different community, they will be interacting with one another. Along with that, that will be interacting with the environment also, and it is called as your ecosystem. When different community will interact with one another along with the environmental factor or abiotic factor like air, water, temperature, all these things. Okay, that particular thing will be called as an ecosystem. Grassland ecosystem, pond ecosystem, river ecosystem, different types of ecosystems are there, right? Now, different ecosystem, they will be combining together in a given geographical area and it will be forming a biome. It will be forming a biome. ये क्या form करेगा? Biome form करेगा. And these biomes are going to form biosphere on later on stages. If you look into biome, there are some examples of biome. I can give it to you, right? Examples of biomes are like, I can say, examples of biome. Tundra is an example of biome. Okay, along with that, tropical rainforest is an example of biome. Tropical rainforest is an example of biome. Okay, along with that, desert is an example of biome. These are some example of biome. Is it clear to everyone? Now, let us solve the question. Let us look into the options and the question. Question is asking about definition of biome. What is a biome? It is a combination of ecosystem. It is more or one ecosystem combining together and is located in a specific geographical area. The sum of ecosystem that is located in a specific geographical area will be called as a biome. उसी चीज को क्या कहा जाएगा? तुम्हारा biome कहा जाएगा. Is it clear to everyone? So option A will be the correct answer. It is not the sum of ecosystem of whole earth. Whole earth का नहीं है. ये एक specific geographical area का है, right? Right? So option A will be the correct answer, not biotic component, not biotic potential. Option A will be the correct answer. I hope this is clear to all of you, right? If it is clear to all of you, then we can move to the next slide, right? Okay, so let us move to the next slide now. Yes, is it clear to you? Samsung wale, Samsung Lab wale, Mysore wale, JNB Mysore wale, is it clear to you? If it is clear to you, then I can go to the next slide. Yes, guys from JNB Mysore, do you people have any doubt from evolution? If you have, let me know in the chat box. I'll explain you. ठीक है, YouTube chat box में मुझे बता दो, मैं तुमको explain कर दूंगा. Okay, let us move to the next part now. Next question is visible on your screen. Question is like, no population can grow indefinitely. The ultimate size of any population is limited by. It is a statement. First line is the statement, no population can grow indefinitely. Any population cannot grow indefinitely. Okay, it will the growth of that population will stop at a certain level only. Why? Why it happens? The reason is, option A, the carrying capacity of its environment. Option B, its birth rate. Option C, its intrinsic growth rate. And option D, reproductive isolation. Reproductive isolation. Right? So let me launch poll for this question, and I hope you can answer this particular question. Right? If you know, just let me know in the poll as well as in the chat box. You can answer, guys. Do answer in the chat box. Do answer in the chat box. Yes. Yes, 20 seconds gone, or another 40 seconds is there. I want you people to answer this question. I want you people to answer this question. Yes. Guys, do it first. Yes, exactly, yes. Not exactly, yes. Not exactly, yes. Look into this one once again. Anyway, I'm ending the poll now, and then I'll explain it to you. 1 minute is gone. Okay. If you look into this particular question, to solve this question, we need to understand the growth model, different growth model. I think you were aware about growth models that I explained you in the class. There are two different types of growth model. Two different growth models are there. Two different growth models are there. Right? What are that? First one is your logistic growth model, and second one is your exponential growth model. Exponential growth model is generally exponential growth model is generally seen in experiment condition where resource availability is unlimited. जहाँ पे resource का availability जो होगा वो unlimited होगा, वहां पे exponential growth देखने को मिलेगा. And this is seen only in the experimental condition, where in the experiment what we do, we provide unlimited amount of resource. Is it clear to everyone? Right? Next one is your logistic growth model, where okay, logistic growth model where the graph will be of S-SEP. यहाँ पे अगर ग्राफ देखोगे इसका तो SEP क्या होगा? S-SEP होगा. And here resource availability is limited. That's why इसका जो growth rate होता है वो logistic type होता है. It is restricted. Growth rate इसका restrict हो जाता है. After reaching a certain limit, the growth of the population will get restricted at a level. Is it clear to you? Right? Why it is happening? Because of the limited resource availability. Is it clear to everyone? आया सबको समझ में? Right? So if you look into the graph now, अभी ग्राफ के बारे में बात करोगे तो ग्राफ में देखो what it looks like. Suppose this is your population, increasing population. This is time period. X-axis is representing, this is your population size, and this is the time period. So initially population will increase slowly धीरे धीरे increase करेगा ऐसे population, because the population is getting adjusted to the environment, and after that once it is getting adjusted to the environment, what it will do, it will suddenly increase in its size. Population फिर suddenly increase करेगा. Is it clear to everyone? Population फिर all of sudden ये बहुत कम टाइम के अंदर जल्दी इंक्रीज कर जाएगा. I explained you this particular graph. Do you remember? Example लिया था 2 to the power 2 to the power 3 2 to the power 4 करके I took example and I explained in the class, right? So this particular J-shape graph is found in exponential growth. ये exponential growth में देखने को मिलेगा. J-shape का ग्राफ तुमको exponential growth में देखने को मिलेगा. Exponential growth में, right? Exponential growth में देखने को मिलेगा तुमको J-shape. Another shape that I explained you that initially it will also grow. अभी इस तरीके से grow करेगा slowly. All of sudden कुछ टाइम के बाद slowly grow किया, उसके बाद ये क्या करेगा, इसका population भी धीरे increase करेगा ऐसे all of sudden, and after reaching certain level it will slow down, and after that the population size will remain constant. Population size जो वो constant रह जाएगा और ऊपर नहीं बढ़ेगा. Population size will remain constant, right? And this particular stage where the population size is remaining constant, that particular stage जहाँ पे population और आगे increase नहीं करेगा, that is regarded or considered as the carrying capacity. उस चीज को क्या नाम जाना जाता है, उसको K के नाम से जाना जाता है. That is the carrying capacity of the population, or sorry, not exactly population, carrying capacity of the environment or nature. That is the carrying capacity of the nature. So nature can carry that much of individual within that limited resource availability. According to the resource availability, nature can carry only a limited people in its environmental condition, not more than that. Is it clear to everyone? I had taken I gave you example of your school mess also during the class time when it was running. Okay, right? So this is the carrying capacity which is going to decide, which will restrict the growth of population after coming to a certain stage, and that stage is called your carrying capacity of the nature, and that is represented by K later. And it is seen in case of logistic growth, which का shape होगा S shape. Green color का देखो S shape slightly है, like, right? So if you look into the options now, option B will be the correct answer. Option B जो हो जाएगा वो correct हो जाएगा. Sorry, option A will be the correct answer. Option A will be the correct answer. The carrying capacity of its environment is going to decide whether the population size is going to at which the population size is going to stop, from where it is not going to grow anymore. It is not the birth rate, it is not the intrinsic growth rate, which is represented in R letter. R is equal to B minus T. Sorry. Sorry guys. Okay. Last one is reproductive isolation. That is also not important. Okay. So इसको भी ऐसे ignore कर सकते. Option A would be the correct answer. Right? I hope this is clear to all of you. Let's move to the next question now. Extremely sorry for this. Okay, so now the question number 3 is visible on your screen. The question is asking about which of the following type of interaction occur in predation and parasitism. यहाँ पे प्लस का मतलब है पॉजिटिव और प्रॉफिट, माइनस का मतलब है लॉस, एंड जीरो का मतलब है न्यूट्रल, नाइदर प्रॉफिट नॉर लॉस. प्रॉफिट लॉस दोनों में से कुछ नहीं होगा. ओके, सो प्रीडेशन एंड पैरासाइटिज्म इनमें से कौन सा चीज को शो कराता है? ओके, सो आई एम लॉन्चिंग पोल फॉर दिस पर्टिकुलर क्वेश्चन नाउ, एंड आई होप यू कैन आंसर दिस क्वेश्चन, राइट? ओके, okay. Yeah, I got the answer. Anyway, it's Manjula only. Okay, Anyway, so I want you people to answer this question, guys. Do answer this question first. जल्दी से इस क्वेश्चन का आंसर कर दो. Yes. Yeah, I got answers. That is Samsung Lab से आ गया मेरा. JNV मैसूर से आंसर आया है. Exactly, very good, very good. The people of the students of JNV Mysore, very good guys. Well, anyway, so I'm giving you another 10 seconds. You can answer it. Exactly. Okay, yes, BGSGHTT जो भी है, whoever in the YouTube. Okay, do try to answer in the chat box. ठीक है. Anyway, if you look into the answer now, if let me explain you what is this particular thing is. Okay, if you talk about interaction, population interaction, I did not explain you yet. Anyway, without explanation also you people are giving correct answer. That's great thing. Population interaction can be of different types. What is population interaction? Population interaction in the sense different organism or different population, they will be interacting with one another. That is your population interaction. In which, in that interaction, what may happen? Either both of the population will get profit in that interaction, or one population will get profit and another population will get loss, or one population will get profit, another population will neither get loss nor get profit, or one population will get loss and another population will also get loss, or one population will get loss and another population will neither get loss nor get profit. So different types of interaction are there. One more interaction, इन चारों के अलावा और एक interaction होता है जिसमें एक को loss मिलेगा, दूसरे को profit भी नहीं, loss भी नहीं. Okay, but the question is asking about predation and parasitism में क्या होता है, right? If you look into predation and parasitism, let us start with the predation. Let us start from the predation. Predation में this is an interaction where one organism 1 or population 1 will be interacting with another organism or another population, I can say another organism 2. Okay, these two organisms will be in interaction on predation type of interaction where organism 1 will be called as predator. एक organism को किस नाम से जाना जाएगा? predator के नाम से. You might have seen that Hollywood movie के एक है predator का नाम का एक Hollywood movie है. You might have seen that. You might have watched that movie, right? You might have watched that movie. Okay. Anyway, one organism will be considered as a predator and other organism 2 will be considered as a prey. इसको prey के नाम से जाना जाएगा, right? इसको prey के नाम से जाना जाएगा. The prey here means food for the predator. Predator will be feeding upon the prey in this interaction. For example, I can explain you. This predator will be feeding upon the prey. It means prey will be eaten by the predator. It means prey is getting loss here and predator जो कि खा रहा है उसको profit मिलेगा. So predator will be getting profit here. If you are talking about examples की अगर बात किया जाए, then the examples are lion is the predator and deer is the prey. Okay, deer is the predator, grass is the prey. Anyway, one example I am giving you, lion and deer, or tiger, lion or tiger and deer, I can say. Here what happens, lion or tiger, they will be feeding upon the, they will be killing this particular deer. ये क्या करेंगे इस interaction में? Deer को और prey को क्या किया जाएगा? Kill कर दिया जाएगा. They will be killing the prey, right? Right. In this interaction, one that predator will get profit and prey will get loss and prey will be killed here in this interaction. Right? आया समझ में? Let us look into the second interaction. First interaction complete हुआ. Let us look into the second interaction, that is your parasitism. Parasitism, very easy kind of things. Parasitism. In parasitism, same thing. Two organisms will be interaction. Organism 1 and second organism will be considered. Let us consider this one as your organism 2. This will be your organism 2. Is it clear to everyone? This organism 1 will be called as parasite. इसका नाम होगा. इसको किस नाम से जाना जाएगा? It will be called as parasite. And the organism 2 will be called as a host. इसको host के नाम से जाना जाएगा. Where parasite will be depending upon host for its food and energy. जो parasite होगा host के ऊपर depend करेगा for its food and energy. Is it clear to everyone? आया समझ में सबको? It means parasite is engulfing food, or I can say absorbing energy from a host. So parasite को profit मिल रहा है और host से energy जा रहा है, इसका मतलब host is getting loss here, right? Host is getting loss here. I can give you examples. मैं यहाँ पे examples दे सकता हूँ तुम लोगों को. What are examples? Parasite, that is your leech, tick, these are parasite. और leech के लिए host कौन हो सकता है? Host can be any animal, or I can say any mammal, and mostly माल के चलो सीप्स हो सकता है, ह्यूमन हो सकता है. ह्यूमन, आई थिंक लीच क्या होता है पता होगा सबको. टीक के लिए भी तुम लोग कंसीडर कर सकते हो टीक, और आई कैन से अदर थिंग्स आल्सो. टीक के लिए ह्यूमन ऐसे कंसीडर कर सकते हो. ओके, along with that you can also take an example, that is your protozoa. Protozoa is a parasite. Which protozoa? That specific protozoa, that is plasmodium. Let me write that name only. Specific name, that is plasmodium. Plasmodium, which causes malaria disease, is a parasite, and for this particular parasite, host will be your human body or human blood. Human will be the host, human or mosquito. दोनों में से कोई भी इसका host हो सकता है, दोनों के दोनों होते हैं mosquito. Is it clear to everyone? Here what happens? What is the difference between predation and parasite now? In predation and parasite, the same thing is one organism is getting profited and another organism is getting loss. एक organism को profit मिल रहा है, one organism is getting profit, another organism is getting loss. It means एक का plus है, दूसरे का minus है. Option C would be the correct answer, right? आया समझ में सबको? Same thing is happening both in case of predation and parasitism. The only difference between predation and parasitism, in predation, prey will be killed, one organism will be completely killed, एक organism को मार दिया जाएगा. But here host is not completely killed, host को मारा नहीं जा रहा है. Instead of killing the host, it is taking some or few amount of food material or energy from the host body. Parasite is taking few amount of food material or energy from the host body. Is it clear to everyone? Right? Now, let me explain you two more things. These parasites, they can be of two types now. Parasite that can be ectoparasite or that can be endoparasite. Ectoparasite एक हो सकता है, and one is your endoparasite. Endo, everybody is knowing that, like everybody is aware about this one. Endo means होता है the parasite which will be living inside the host body, and ectoparasite is the parasite which will be living outside the host body, right? For example, this leech, it will be living outside the host body, but plasmodium is your endoparasite. Leech is your ectoparasite, plasmodium is your endoparasite. Plasmodium is your endoparasite. Is it clear to everyone? Plasmodium will be living inside the blood of human or saliva of mosquito. So human body के अंदर, host body के अंदर survive करने की वजह से we can tell them as endoparasite, and the parasite which is surviving outside the host body is called as your ectoparasite. Is it clear to everyone? आया सबको समझ में? Now option C is the correct answer, right? In an interaction where both the organisms are getting profit, that type of interaction is called as mutualism. इसको mutualism कहा जाता है, right? Can you tell me this particular interaction? What is this interaction is called as? इस interaction का नाम क्या है? जहाँ पे एक organism को profit मिल रहा है, दूसरा organism is neither getting profit nor getting loss. Okay, can you tell me this particular? Give me this particular. What I can say, like name to this interaction. Can you give me the particular name to this interaction? Just let me know in the chat box. You two people, this question is for you. JNV Mysore ke students, answer to this particular question. Okay, my question is, in this interaction, what is happening? One is getting profit, another one is neither getting profit nor getting loss. Okay, So just let me know what kind of interaction is this. ये किस तरीके का interaction है, जिसको आता है मुझे बताओ. What kind of interaction is this? If you know, just let me know in the chat box. YT people. Yes, exactly. Very good, guys. That is commensalism. That is commensalism. Okay, इसको commensalism कहा जाता है. Right? This is parasitism and predation. And what is this particular interaction is called as last one, where both the organism are getting lost. Can you tell me what is this interaction is called as? Yes, students from JNB Mysore. Yes, or Titi. Anyone? Yes. Got it, Manjula. Well. Yes, student from JNB Mysore, can you people tell me, YT people, YouTube people, what this particular interaction is called as, where both the organism will get lost? That is nothing but your, yes, can anyone? Okay, that is called as your competition. Competition, इसको competition कहा जाएगा, जहाँ पे दोनों को loss मिलेगा. And what this particular interaction is called as, जहाँ पे एक को loss मिल रहा है, दूसरे को neither profit nor getting any loss. Okay, this interaction is called as your amensalism. Amensalism. Remember about these all these interactions, right? So let us move to the next question now. Next question is visible on your screen. Question is very simple. B or birth rate is given as 65. D or death rate is given as 45. Population size N is given as 100. Then find out dn by dt. dn by dt is equal to what? इसका आंसर निकालो. Okay. Option A 2000, option B 1000, option C 200, option D 100. I'm launching poll for this question and I'm assuming that you people can answer this question, guys. Yes. Yes. Answer to this particular question. Answer this question. Yes, you can answer me. What is this particular interaction is like? What will be the population size here? What will be dn by dt, population density here? Just let me know. Not exactly, Titi, not exactly. Can you calculate this one and just let me know? What is the formula? dn by dt is equal to what? Just go through the formula, put the values, and you will get the answer. That's it. Very simple. Okay. Okay. Yeah. Okay, I'm ending the poll here. Okay, I need not to share the result. Anyway, let me explain you this particular thing. If you look into this particular question, the dn by dt is equal to rn and r का मतलब होता है b minus d. So let me put the value here. b minus d into n. b का value है 65 and d का value है 45 into n. n का value है 100. Right? So this will be like 20 into 100 equivalent to 2000. Is it clear to everyone? So option A will be the correct answer. Option A will be the correct answer. Right? So let us move to the next slide now. Next question. Question is in an age pyramid. Very interesting question. Read the question carefully. In an age pyramid, the number of individuals of reproductive age is lesser than pre-reproductive but is higher than post-reproductive one. The population is, what kind of population is this? Look into the pyramid. In that pyramid, pre-reproductive phase वालों का population ज्यादा है as compared to the reproductive one. But sorry, reproductive वालों का population कम है as compared to pre-reproductive one and ज्यादा है as compared to post-reproductive one. Then what kind of population it will indicate? Whether it is growing population or declining population, or stable population, or with this particular data, we cannot predict what kind of population it will be. Okay, just look into the question and try to answer this question. YT people, try to answer this particular question. I'm giving you 1 minute to answer this question. If you want me, I can give you 2 minutes also, but I need answer from you people. Guys, do answer to this question. Age pyramid is given where like a different population size is given. Just go through it and try to answer it. Yes. Yes, yes, yes. Just let me know. 20 seconds gone, last 40 seconds remaining. Yes, people from JNB Mysore, students from JNB Mysore. Tipti. Yes. Anybody? Anybody from YouTube? Can you answer? By looking into the pyramid, age pyramid, can you tell me which kind of population is it? Whether it is a growing population or declining population or stable population? Not exactly, Titi, not exactly. Or with this particular data, we cannot predict the result. Okay, try it one more, Titi. Okay, what about other students from JNB Mysore? Yes, just let me know, guys. I'm giving you another 30 seconds to answer this question. Let me know in the chat box. Yes. Not exactly, not exactly. Students from JNB Mysore, not exactly. Let me end the poll, then I'll explain you. Okay. If you look into this question, now just try to recall the concept that I explained you in the class. जो concept मैंने class में बताया था, उसको try to recall that concept. Let me make the pyramid here. Question is asking about individual of reproductive age is lesser than pre-reproductive. It means pre-reproductive वालों का जो population होगा, 1 second, pre-reproductive वालों का जो population size होगा वो बड़ा होगा. Suppose this is pre-reproductive. Then reproductive वालों का size क्या होगा? It is lesser than the pre-reproductive one. It means इसका size छोटा होगा. इसका size छोटा होगा. And not exactly Samsung or Mysore वाले students और एक बार देखो. And after that the but it is higher than post reproductive one. मतलब post reproductive वाले जो ऊपर आने वाले थे इनसे ज्यादा है. मतलब इनका साइज छोटा होगा एज कंपेयर टू द रिप्रोडक्टिव वन. राइट. सो ग्रीन कलर के लिए मैंने ये देखो, ये है अपना डिफरेंट कलर. हाँ एग्जैक्टली, अभी सही है, अभी सही है. ब्लैक के लिए मैंने यूज किया दिस पर्टिकुलर थिंग आई यूज्ड फॉर 1 सेकेंड. लेट मी, दिस पर्टिकुलर कलर ब्लैक कलर इज यूज्ड फॉर दिस प्री रिप्रोडक्टिव पॉपुलेशन के लिए. राइट. एंड रेड कलर आई हैव यूज्ड फॉर reproductive population, and green color I have used for post reproductive population. Now if you understand the concept को अगर समझोगे तो जा करके आंसर कर पाओगे. Now the consider this one. Suppose this population, अभी नंबर दे देता हूं मैं. Suppose we are having 5 number of people in the post reproductive phase, 10 number of people in the reproductive phase, and 15 number of people in post reproductive phase. Now forget about the last one, post reproductive को भूल जाओ, इसको भूल ही जाओ. Let us focus in the reproductive and pre reproductive phase. 10 individual currently they are reproducing, and if they are reproducing, how many number of individual they are reproducing? That is the question. Just try to focus on the thing what I am trying to explain you. What I am trying to explain you, this 10 number of individual, what they are doing, they are reproducing currently. And how many number of individual they are producing? Currently they are producing, they are giving rise to 15 number of individual. Right. In near future, what will happen? In near future, this 15 number of individual is going to get mature. फ्यूचर में जाकर के नियर फ्यूचर में वेरी सून दे आर गोइंग टू गेट मैच्योर. They are going to get mature, and when they get mature, this 15 number of individual, sorry guys, this 15 number of individual, they will be like entering to the reproductive phase. This 15 number of individual, they will be entering to the reproductive phase. वो कौन सा phase में enter करेंगे? They will be entering into the reproductive phase, right? Initially 10 number of individuals, they were reproducing 15 individuals. Now what will happen? 15 individuals are reproductively active. It means in near future they will be reproducing. अगर 10 लोग 15 like 10 people they were reproducing 15 individual, it means 15 people how much they will be reproducing in future? They must be reproducing more than that. मतलब how many? They must be reproducing more than that, in the sense they must be reproducing, one second, they must be reproducing 15 say 20 number of individual. Is it clear to you? It means in near future the population is going to increase, right? So this kind of graph indicate that in near future, this kind of pyramid indicates that the population is going to grow in near future. ये growing type का हो गया, right? Option A will be the correct answer to this question. Option A will be the correct answer to this particular question, right? Let us talk about declining and stable type now, right? Very simple, very simple. If the population size compare करेंगे रिप्रोडक्टिव फेज वालों का पॉपुलेशन साइज अगर कम है कंपेयर टू द प्री रिप्रोडक्टिव वन, देन दैट विल बी, ये किसको इंडिकेट करेगा? दैट विल बी इंडिकेटिंग द ग्रोइंग पॉपुलेशन, राइट? राइट, इन द सेम वे ग्राफ विल बी लाइक दिस. अब अगर ग्राफ ऐसा बन गया मान के चलो, और पिरामिड ऐसा बन गया मान के चलो, लेट मी मेक दिस पिरामिड लाइक दिस. वन सेकेंड, लेट मी मेक दिस पिरामिड लाइक दिस. Okay, and I have taken red color, right? Red color मतलब ये reproductive वालों इनका नंबर ज्यादा है, and post reproductive we don't care really, we really don't care. Post reproductive वालों का हम लोग केयर नहीं करते, उनका छोड़ दो, they are going to die in near future. Okay, if you look into this particular pyramid now, अभी क्या हो जाएगा? अभी के लिए देखोगे तो रिप्रोडक्टिव फेज वालों का जो पॉपुलेशन होगा, रिप्रोडक्टिव फेज वालों का जो पॉपुलेशन होगा, दैट इज मोर देन प्री रिप्रोडक्टिव. प्री रिप्रोडक्टिव से ज्यादा है. इट मींस दिस रिप्रोडक्टिव फेज में जितना भी इंडिविजुअल है, लेट मी कंसीडर दिस वन लाइक, इसके लिए 5 है, इसके लिए कितना 10 लिया था, अगेन इसके लिए 5 है. मींस 10 इंडिविजुअल दे आर रिप्रोड्यूसिंग कंटिन्यूअसली एंड दे आर प्रोड्यूसिंग ओनली 5 नंबर ऑफ इंडिविजुअल. इन नियर फ्यूचर रिप्रोडक्टिव फेज में कितना इंडिविजुअल आएंगे? दिस 5 इंडिविजुअल इज गोइंग टू अटेंड देयर मैच्योरिटी एंड दे विल बी एंटरिंग टू द रिप्रोडक्टिव फेज. When they enter to the reproductive phase, now 5 individual, how many individual they can reproduce? At least like 2 to 3 individual, 2 to 3 individual वो produce कर सकते हैं. It means the population size is decreasing here. Population size is decreasing here, where reproductive phase का population ज्यादा होगा pre reproductive phase से. In that case, that particular pyramid will indicate that the population size is decreasing here or declining. यहाँ पे decline कर रहा है, right? And when reproductive phase is equivalent to pre-reproductive phase, equivalent phase is equivalent to pre-reproductive phase. Please, sorry, one second, guys. When reproductive phase is equivalent to population of reproductive phase is equivalent to population of pre-reproductive phase, in that situation, the population size is going to stable. Population size जो होगा वो stable हो जाएगा, ठीक है? क्योंकि now the number of individuals that are produced now is going to be produced in near future also, because of the same number of population or same number of individual existing in reproductive as well as in pre-reproductive phase. In near future also that many individual is going to reproduce. That's why the population pyramid will be stable, and the pyramid will look like this only. pyramid कैसा दिखेगा मैं बना देता हूँ. क्या ऐसा है? ओके, और उसके ऊपर रिप्रोडक्टिव एंड प्री रिप्रोडक्टिव का साइज समान है, सेम है. ओके, along with that post reproductive का साइज छोटा है. ऐसे it will look like this. Is it clear to everyone? I hope this is clear to all of you, right? What like is it clear to all of you? Like Samsung leg वाले students of JNB Mysore, is it clear to you guys? Just let me know in the chat box if it is clear to you. अगर ये सारा चीज क्लियर है तुमको तो मुझे चैट बॉक्स में बता दो. Okay, option A will be the correct answer to this question. I hope this is clear to all of you. Electricity went off, or I think I might not be visible to you people. Okay, let us move to the next question now. Just let me know in the chat box if it is not clear to you, or let me know if you have any doubt from evolution chapter. Okay, crystal clear. TP, thank you. Okay, समझते हैं, फिर आगे बढ़ते हैं. Question number 6 is visible on your screen now. Question number 6, that is, which part of the world has highest density of organism? कौन सा पार्ट में highest density of organism देखने को मिलेगा? Option A grassland, option B savannas, option C deciduous forest, option D tropical rainforest. Okay, ठीक है. I'm launching poll for this question now, and I hope you can answer this question. Right? I hope you people can answer to this question, guys. Okay, which part of the world has highest number of organisms or population size? Forty seconds gone. Exactly, students from exactly TT, exactly students of JNV Mysore. Yeah, how many students are there in that Samsung lab? How many students are attending? Can I get a rough idea? Can you give me any rough idea? Okay, I'm ending the poll now. Okay, let me explain you this particular question. Okay, if you look into this question, the question is asking about high density of organism is found in which part of the world? Grassland, it will be having density of organism, that's no issue. ठीक है, यहाँ पे होगा, dense होगा. Savannas, what is savannas? Savannas means it is a type of grassland in which grassland hoga. Along with that grassland, small trees will be present. Small trees will be present in that grassland. छोटे trees present होगा along with the grassland, that is savannas. Here also, like population will be found, population density will be there. Deciduous forest means tall tree ka forest. यहाँ पे भी population present होगा. But the tropical rainforest is the forest where environmental condition is very much favorable. Where environmental condition is temperature and everything, right? Environmental condition is very much favorable here. Temperature and everything will be very much favorable, and that's why in the tropical rainforest, higher density of organism is seen. Option D will be the correct answer. Right? Great. Exactly. Genuine Mysore student. Exactly. Very good. Anyway, let me move to the next question. Question is visible on your screen now. Which statement explain the concept of Allen's rule? Allen's का रूल को इनमें से कौन सा स्टेटमेंट अच्छे से एक्सप्लेन करता है? Which of the following concept explain very much clear about the concept of Allen's rule? Option A, aquatic mammals have blubber as insulator. Option B, mammals of colder climate have shorter ears and limbs. Option C, mammals of humid and warmer region have more melanin in their skin. Okay. And option D is the bear undergoes hibernation during winter. Okay. I hope you can answer to this particular question if you were attending my class. अगर तुम लोग मेरा क्लास अटेंड कर रहे थे तो at that time also I asked you the same question only. Okay. Now it's your time to answer to this particular question. I am launching poll for this particular question and I want you people to answer this. Okay. Very good, Tithi. Exactly. Students from Samsung Lab of JNB Mysore. Yes. Okay. हाँ, I did not get any response from you. Samsung Lab में कितने students are there who are attending this particular class, or only one or two students? Just let me know. One students, two students, 10 students, or how much? How many? How many? Not exactly. Okay. Just let me know how many students are there in Samsung Lab of JNB Mysore. Yeah, exactly. Very good students of JNB Mysore and Titi. Okay, let me wait for another 10 seconds. Then I will explain it to you. Yes, exactly. I'm ending the poll now. Okay, let me explain it to you. Let me explain it to you. If you look into this particular question, the question is asking about Allen's rule. Allen's rule, according to Allen's rule, organism in colder climate that are found in colder climate that exist in colder climate, once again, organisms that exist in colder climate, colder climate में जो organism exist करते हैं, what they do, they have some adaptation so that they can survive in that colder climate. colder climatic condition में survive करने के लिए they have some adaptation, उनके पास कुछ adaptations होता है. Is it clear to everyone? What are those adaptations? Adaptations is, since they are living in the colder climate condition, what they have to do to survive in that cold condition, they have to keep their body temperature. They have to store their body temperature, right? And to store their body temperature, what they have to do? They have to reduce the heat loss. They have to reduce the heat loss. जो हीट लॉस होगा उसको रिड्यूस करना पड़ेगा उनको. वन सेकेंड. हाँ, दे हैव टू रिड्यूस द हीट लॉस को रिड्यूस करना पड़ेगा. इज इट क्लियर टू एवरीवन? राइट? आया समझ में सबको? राइट? टू रिड्यूस हीट लॉस व्हाट दे हैव टू डू? दे हैव टू रिड्यूस और डिक्रीज देयर सरफेस एरिया. सरफेस एरिया जो होगा, सरफेस एरिया बॉडी का, उसको छोटा करना पड़ेगा, स्मॉल करना पड़ेगा. एंड टू मेक दिस वन दे हैव सर्टेन एडाप्टेशन. क्या क्या एडाप्टेशन है उनके पास? They have small ear pinna, they have small limbs, छोटा छोटा limbs होगा. Because of that it will consume less surface area, and if it is consuming less surface area, then this will reduce the heat loss of their body. Is it clear to everyone? Right? आया समझ में सबको? ठीक है. So this is called as like your this kind of adaptation happens in the organism that are found in the colder climatic condition, and that is explained in the Allen's rule. के Allen's rule में explain किया गया है. Now let us look into the question. Let us look into the options. Aquatic mammals have blubber as insulator. That is correct. This statement is correct. Okay, blubber present होता है. What is blubber? Blubber is nothing but your I can say blubber क्या होता है? One second guys. Blubber is nothing but your a thick layer of fat just below the skin, present just below the skin. फैट का एक थिक लेयर होगा जो कि स्किन के नीचे प्रेजेंट होगा. इट विल बी वर्किंग एज एन इंसुलेटर, बट इट इज प्रेजेंट इन एक्वाटिक मैमल्स आल्सो, बट दिस इज नॉट अकॉर्डिंग टू एलेंस रूल. ये एलेंस रूल नहीं है. राइट? Mammals of colder climate have shorter ear and limbs. That is the correct answer. ये स्टेटमेंट भी सही है, and it is also explained in the Allen's rule. Allen's का रूल में भी ये एक्सप्लेन किया गया था. थर्ड स्टेटमेंट और सी, mammals of humid and warmer region, they have more melanin in their skin and darker skin are more protective. Remember this one, darker skin are more protective as compared to the light skin. Darker skin are more protective. ये ज्यादा प्रोटेक्टिव होते हैं. दे आर मोर प्रोटेक्टिव. इज इट क्लियर टू एवरीवन? आया सबको समझ में? राइट? सो ऑप्शन सी का स्टेटमेंट सही है, बट नॉट अकॉर्डिंग टू एलेंस रूल. राइट? The bear undergoes hibernation during winter. That is also, this statement is also correct. Okay, but not this. This is not the Allen's rule. Not this is not the Allen's rule. Is it clear to everyone? Okay. I hope this is clear to all of you. Okay, guys. Yes, exactly. So option B will be the correct answer. Let us move to the next question now. Question is asking about when birth rate equals to death rate, what will happen to the population size? When birth rate is equal to death rate, what will happen to the population size? The population will grow rapidly. Whether the like option B, the size of population remain constant. Option C, density dependent limiting factors do not affect the population. And option D, a population is in danger of extinction. I'm launching poll for this particular question, and I hope you can answer this question easily. Very easy question, right? Isn't it? Very easy question. Okay. Very good, guys. Very good from students of JNB Mysore. Very good, guys. Exactly, Anjal. Very good, Anjal. Swati from JNB BJP. I don't know which particular JNB is this. Okay. Yes, exactly. Anyway, Anjal and Swati, you can choose from the poll also. You can choose from the poll also. Yes. Okay, guys. So last 10 seconds remaining. After that, I will be ending the poll. Yes, answer to the question first. Exactly, Anjal. Swati, connect your audio. Very good, students of JNB Mysore, those who are present in YT YouTube. I'm ending the poll now. Okay. And I don't think I need to share the result. Let me explain you this one right now. Okay. If you look into the birth rate or when the birth rate is equal to death rate, what happens to the population size? dn by dt population जो formula है population density का, that is your dn by dt, which will be equivalent to r into n, right? Here, got it. Okay. r का मतलब होगा r का मतलब है r is equal to b minus d, राइट? एंड b माइनस डी का मतलब क्या हो जाएगा? अगर कांस्टेंट है, मतलब b और d दोनों समान है, तो फिर इट विल रिमेन n ओनली. पॉपुलेशन साइज होगा वो n ही रहेगा. इनिशियली इट वाज n and now also after some time it will remain n only. Okay, so the population size will remain constant. It is not going to change. Is it clear to everyone? Okay, but he left the class. Samsung leg वाले बच्चे जो भी है, he left the class, so I cannot ask him right now. Anyway, okay, so this is only got it, right? So option B will be the correct answer. Option A is incorrect. Grow नहीं करेगा. Density dependent limiting factor do not affect the population. ये तो नहीं है, क्योंकि density dependent limiting factor will always affect the population. B and D, these are the factor that will always affect the population. Okay, so option C ये तो incorrect हो जाएगा, ये भी incorrect है. Option B will be the correct answer. The size of population will remain constant only, right? So let us move to the next question now. Mark the correct statement. To answer this question, you need to understand or you need to keep multiple concept in your mind. अपने mind के अंदर multiple concept तुमको रखना पड़ेगा. You need to keep multiple concept in your mind. क्वेश्चन ऑप्शन ए को देखो, सारा स्टेटमेंट देखो and find out the correct statement. In case of bear going into hibernation during winter is an example of escape in time. Okay, चलो. To prevent desiccation, some snails and fishes enter into diapause. This is statement B. And statement C is under unfavorable condition, many zooplankton species go into estivation. Zooplanktons go into estivation during unfavorable condition. Okay, that is your statement C, right? And option D is your all of the above. Look into the statement carefully and after that try to answer this question, right? I'm launching poll for this question. Okay, YT people, you can answer me in the chat box itself. Chat box में answer कर सकते हो. Titi and other people from JNV Mysore, other students from JNV Mysore, people can answer me correctly. Yes, guys, let me know in the chat box, in the YT like the chat box also, you can let me know that if you have any doubt from evolution, I'll explain it to you. Not exactly, Titi, not exactly. Okay. Last 20 seconds remaining. I want everyone to answer this question. Students from JNV Mysore, जो भी Samsung lab में है, can you answer it in the chat box? Can you answer this particular thing in the chat box? This question का answer. Okay, last 5 seconds remaining. After that, I will be ending the poll. Yeah, I'm ending the poll now. Then I'll come to the solution of this question. If you look into the first statement, in case of beer, it goes under hibernation. Not exactly Samsung Smart Lab वाले जो भी है. Okay. In case of beer, going into hibernation during winter is an example of escape in time. That is correct. ये statement सही है, perfect है. ये statement सही है. Beer का hibernation होता है. Hibernation is called as your winter sleep. Right? Let us look into the second and third statement. Second statement, to prevent from desiccation in the sense this happens in absence of water, dehydration we can say, desiccation or dehydration. In absence of water it happens. Okay, it happens in absence of water. So what happens? Snails and some fishes enter into diapause. This statement is incorrect. Why? Because snails and fishes that enter not into diapause, instead of diapause they enter into estivation, that is called as your summer sleep. They enter into estivation, that is called as your summer sleep. Summer sleep इन लोग करते हैं, diapause नहीं. Now the question will be arising in your mind, then what is the difference between diapause and estivation as well as in hibernation? Hibernation and estivation, these two things are similar. Hibernation will be called as your winter sleep, estivation will be called as your summer sleep. And in hibernation and estivation, growth will continue. इनके केस में hibernation and estivation में कोई भी organism जाता है, in that case growth जो होगा वो continue रहेगा. No stoppage in the growth, no pause in the growth. Here also growth जो होगा organism का growth will be continuing. Growth continue करेगा, right? But diapause जब होता है तो diapause के टाइम पे let me explain you that particular thing here. During diapause it can be your winter sleep or it can be your summer sleep, but during diapause growth will be restricted. Growth जो होगा वो restrict हो जाएगा. No further growth will be happening or no further growth will happen if any organism is undergoing diapause. Diapause में अगर कोई organism जाता है तो फिर उसके केस में ग्रोथ नहीं होगा, ग्रोथ उसी स्टेज में रह जाएगा, उसी स्टेज में कांस्टेंट रहेगा. At this stage when it is entering into the diapause condition, right? When it is entering to the diapause condition, at that time whatever be the growth stage of that individual, it will remain like that. And when it is coming out of the diapause stage, the growth stage will be at that stage only. Restricted growth stage is seen in case of diapause, but in case of estivation and hibernation, growth will continue. Although they will undergo summer sleep and winter sleep, growth will continue, right? That is the difference. So second statement is incorrect because इनके केस में estivation होता है, not diapause. And third statement, zooplanktons during unfavorable condition they undergoes diapause, they never undergoes estivation. उनके केस में estivation नहीं होता है, they undergoes diapause. इसका मीन्स ये स्टेटमेंट भी इनकरेक्ट है. अगर दो स्टेटमेंट इनकरेक्ट हो गया तो ऑप्शन डी इज आल्सो इनकरेक्ट and option A will be the correct answer, that is bear undergoes hibernation and that is called escape in time during winter days, right? Option A will be the correct answer. I hope this is clear to all of you, right? Right, guys? Let us move to the next slide now. Next one is your question number 10. Very easy question. Just a person moving from Delhi to Simla to escape the heat for duration of hot summer. Thousand. In the same way, what happens, like Delhi people, they are going to Simla just to escape from this summer, because in Delhi temperature is very much high. In the same way, what happens? Thousands of migratory birds, they move from, or they migrate from Siberia to escape from the cold condition and other extremely cold conditions. Say they move to which of the following part of India? Whether it is option A, Kailado National Park, whether it is Corbett National Park, whether it is Western Ghat, or whether it is Meghalaya. A, B, C, D options are there. I hope you people can answer to this particular question. I'm launching poll for this question, and I hope you can answer this question. During the class time, I just explained you this particular thing several times. important है बोल के several times मैंने बोला था कि कहाँ पे ये मूव करते हैं, साइबेरियन वाला जो बात है, ये क्वेश्चन बहुत बार पूछा है. That's why not exactly correct, Titi, not exactly Samsung Smart Lab JNV Mysore का स्टूडेंट जो भी है. व्हाट्स योर नेम? सैमसंग स्मार्ट लैब वाला जो बच्चा है, अपना नाम बताओ चैट बॉक्स में. एंड Titi, टेल मी योर लाइक करेक्ट नेम, ऑफिशियल नेम बताओ. लास्ट 20 seconds remaining. Last 10 seconds. Exactly. Students from Samsung Smart Lab वाला students जो भी है. I'm ending the poll now. Then I'll explain you this particular question. Okay, generally Siberian birds and birds from other extremely cold conditions, they move to, or they migrate to Kailado National Park, which is located in Bharatpur Wildlife Sanctuary. Bharatpur Wildlife Sanctuary के अंदर ये नेशनल पार्क प्रेजेंट है, that is your Kailado National Park, Bharatpur in Rajasthan, right? So option A will be the correct answer. Not Corbett National Park, not Western Ghat, not Meghalaya. ठीक, option A is the correct answer. Got it. Okay. Anyway, then got it, Harsha H. Well, so for today, this much only, guys. We'll be talking about other things like a day after Sunday, Monday को फिर मिलते हैं. Thank you so much for attending the class with patience. Okay. Meanwhile, if you have any doubt, you can ask me through WhatsApp. Okay. If you have any doubt from evolution or any other chapter, you can ask me from WhatsApp. Okay. Thank you so much. Okay. Got it. ठीक है, दोनों अपना अपना नाम अलग अलग से ले रहे हैं. तिथि वो एक नाम दिया एंड सैमसंग स्मार्ट लैब वाला दूसरे का नाम दे रहा है. ओके, गॉट इट. ठीक है. एनीवे, सो वी आर एंडिंग हियर. थैंक यू, बाय बाय. Your homework will be like try to solve more and more questions from evolution, and if you have any doubt, just let me know in WhatsApp. Okay, try to solve more and more questions from evolution. Okay, solve question from